Hello there, everybody. It's me, Georgie. Today I thought we'd do a little retrospective of Terminator 2, since we did it. It's finished. Huzzah! And how long has it been? I think it's been, like, most of a year between computer glitchings and me taking a break for holidays. I think I started around like September or something, and now it's like July. So yeah, I think it's been most of a year. I'm good at this. I'm also drinking soda. It's the awkward pauses. Yay! But yeah. Considering I've only tried to do one serious playthrough of this thing, and I gave up around offshore rig, yeah, I think I did pretty awesomely. Pretty awesome-tastic. Indeed. I think I'll do a level-by-level retrospective type thing. So Great Wall. See, I have this thing, I suppose you could call it, where I know the first level of the games really, really well, because whenever I end up playing them, I don't do a serious, let's play, let's finish the game. It's more like, I feel like playing this game, and so I'll play the first level, and then I'll get bored or have to do stuff, and so fuck it. And then I don't get back to the game for another month or 5. And then I start a new game, and rinse and repeat. So, I tend to know the first levels like the back of my hand, and the other levels not at all. Yup. But, the Great Wall, I know the first room really well, but usually I don't put in more effort than that, because spiders are ick. And yeah. I'm good. But, the Great Wall was just... I don't like traps. It's really what it comes down to. I mean, on the scale of traps from bad to worse, it's more on the side of bad, I suppose, but I'm just not a huge fan of traps. They're annoying. Venice, I glitched it unintentionally because I sort of forgot the general thing of things, and I was like, oh, yep. Because I didn't bring the boat into the, whatchamacallit, into the room with the switch, and I should have, apparently. But I'm a ninja, so I glitched it. Come at me. Bartolo's hideout. I remember there were a lot of goons, and that was annoying. I don't like combat, man. I like running around and jumping on things and puzzles. That's what I like. Because I'm shit at combat, as I'm sure you've all figured out. Opera House, I remember it was long, a little bit tedious, and I think there were the stupid falling things that freaked me out because there are things falling on my head. And yeah, that's not good. Offshore Rig. I'm pretty sure that that's the first level that I've like never ever played, because I gave up around right then. But you start out without your weapons, which, if there weren't so many enemies, it would be okay. But there are, so it isn't. Yay, not. Both offshore rig and diving area were just sort of meh, as best I remember them. There were a lot of enemies, and running around in rooms that all kind of look the same. Yeah. 40 fathoms, I don't remember anything at all except you start off underwater. And you have to pick a direction and swim. And hope you didn't pick the wrong direction. Don't remember much from living quarters either. I'm going out of order though. Wreck of the Maria Doria. I intentionally glitched that one because I was not sure how to get up to the second level. I'm still not sure. I should probably check a walkthrough for that because it's kind of a useful thing to know. But oh well. Yeah. But all in all, it was actually kind of fun. The level building in a lot of the areas and stuff was really pretty. I appreciate good level building. That was good level. Like I said, living quarters. I remember there's a piston room. That's about it. The deck. Oh dear fucking god. If that level made sense, I wouldn't hate it so much. But you guys saw, there were like 2 videos of like a half hour where absolutely nothing got done because I had no idea where the fuck I was going. But I mean, I had to check walkthrough twice. And to give that a bit of whatchamacallit, context. The only reason I checked a walkthrough in the entire set of levels before was to double check whether or not I ended up glitching something accidentally in Venice, which I did. And I think I checked a walkthrough once in Tomb Raider 1, and I think that was Obelisk of Khamun, I think, because I was running around and I had no idea what I was doing. And I was like missing something important, and I couldn't find it. Something like that. I could be wrong though. Gotta check my own videos for continuity there. Yee! But yeah, the deck sucks. It can go die. Because no. Tibetan Foothills was fun. Dude, we get a snowmobile. I don't understand the people who are like, the vehicles in this game suck. And I'm like, what are you using? Are you using a gamepad controller? Is that why your controls are shit? Is that what it is? Because I didn't really have that much problems with it. I mean, I did in some parts, but in other parts it was freaking fun. I got a snowmobile, man! Though there were a lot of enemies, and that annoys me, but whatever. Barking Monastery. It was both really fun and a bit annoying, because there were a lot of enemies, and if you accidentally shoot the monks, you're screwed. But it was really well built and stuff, and there were a lot of places to go and explore, and the traps were a little bit overdone. I think there should have been some sort of system that once you go through a place, you can turn off the traps, just to make life a little bit easier for those of us who can tend to get twitchy and paranoid with fucking traps. Annoying as hell, man. But yeah, but Barking Monastery was fun. I give it that. Quite possibly my favorite level. Yeah, my favorite level, right there. Catacombs of the Talion and Ice Palace go together because they're basically the same level, just two different parts of stuff that we're doing. And they were fun. I liked them. They're too much in the way of, like, rolling boulders and stuff, but I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, rolling boulders are the one type of trap that I like, because they don't reactivate when you go back through the area. So that way you only have to deal with them once. And if you do it right, you can set them off before you actually have to go through the place that they're in. Which is nice and convenient. But I think that the bit with the whale, or whatever it is, the burning stuff, and opening up the ice was a very clever touch. Temple of Zion. The traps, oh my god, the traps. Also, that's the place with the spider room. That level can go die. In a ditch. On fire. Thank you. In all seriousness, though, it was kind of entertaining in the different areas. The only problem was that the different areas they seemed a bit disjointed. Particularly the spider room. Fuck the spider room. With a crowbar on fire. Yup. Floating islands. Yay. Floating islands. Who was tripping when they came up with this idea? I mean, really? Really? It's ridiculous. And there's another walkthrough point. Because how in the hell was I supposed to figure out to climb down below on that one side? That doesn't work. I can't read your mind. There was nothing over there that implied that, oh, you should go hang down here. Nothing. You fail. Occasionally. I mean, considering all the rest of this, and I'm only complaining about fail in like 2 levels, it's actually pretty good. Considering, you know, Underworld is just one steaming pile of fail. But, whatevs. But, Floating Islands was okay. I mean, the concept was cool, but the execution was kind of not as cool as I had hoped. Because, you know, everybody knows about Floating Islands, because dude, trippiest level ever. But, I was going in with a bit higher expectations than what we ended up with, I think. And, the spear guys, fucking annoying, and they could die in a ditch. On fire. Because fire makes everything better. The dragon's lair, there's a big fucking dragon. And I shot it with an Uzi, and it died. Bam. There's really not that much else to say, aside from what the room with like 4 pikemen who could die in a ditch on fire. So, yeah. I shot a dragon with an Uzi. Yay! Epilogue! Home sweet home. It was a cool idea, but the fact that your triggers were so fucked up, man, it was bad. I'm sorry. No. And was there any purpose in having... yeah, I just showed it on my face. Was there any purpose in having the dagger on you when you're running around? I think there might have been, you know, like annihilate someone in the face with it or something, but there does not appear to be one, and so it's just like, huh? It's like whoever it is gun. If you have a gun on stage, it has to go off, because otherwise there's no point in having a goddamn gun on the stage. Same general idea. And I've just confused like half of you probably. Yeah. So out of all of that, favorite level, Barking Monastery. Least favorite level, the deck probably. I don't know. I don't hate the deck. Floating Islands? No, not really. Home Sweet Home. Yeah, this doesn't even count as a fucking level. But yes. Favorite level, Barking Monastery. Least favorite level, Home Sweet Home. We're done for Tomb Raider 2. And we're doing Tomb Raider 2 Gold next, which should be a handful of episodes. And then we're gonna jump into Tomb Raider 3, which I've actually never even played. Like, I haven't touched it. So, that's gonna be interesting, to say the least. Well, that's it for this. Like, rate, comment, and subscribe, whatever floats your boat. Have a fantabulous day. Georgie out.